Hey, what's going on, guys? Donkey here, and welcome to the stream. So, on today's stream in the Division 2, the private beta, I'm going to be focusing on going to the Dark Zone and trying to spend a little bit of time there.
Stay strong.
On the last stream that I did, unfortunately, I was having a lot of bugs, a lot of issues, and at the very end of that Dark Zone mission, it actually froze up to where I had to stop the game. As you saw, just random people popping in and out. This seems to be a common issue that the game has right now, among other issues that I've experienced so far. If you'd like a breakdown on those issues, feel free to reach out to me on Twitter. My Twitter information is on the homepage, and you can click on that link and it'll take you directly to my Twitter page. And then, of course, there's some clips and obviously there are videos here, the video on demand that you guys can look at to kind of get a feel as to what the hell's been going on, what I've played. I've spent probably a good 10 hours in this game at this point, and went back and played a little bit of the Division 1 just to kind of do a general comparison to see for myself the differences. There is a graphical enhancement from the Division 1 to the Division 2. I mean, that's pretty obvious. It's also due to the fact that it's different times. All right, give me 1 second. That's one thing we have to cut out. I wish that hopefully they'll fix this in the main game. We'll just disable that. There we go. That way we don't have agent requesting backup on about every 5 seconds throughout the stream. So anyway, one of the things that I noticed...
Dark Zone East was evacuated after an explosion
One of the
scattered
things,
DC-62 in a large radius around Capital Station. They eventually walled the entire area to try to contain the spill.
Hi there, Agent.
One of the things that I noticed with the Division 2... There we go. Just trying to find my way down. Is obviously the differences in seasons. I mean, you have winter time and Division 1 and Division 2 is all based in summertime. The Dark Zone is definitely different. What I said in my previous video about just the whole ambiance of the Dark Zone is so true. It's just, you know, you'll see for yourself when I get there. I mean, graphically, the game looks good. I mean, there's just, like I said, there are a lot of issues with it, and hopefully they'll resolve those. I don't know if they'll be able to fix everything within a month's time. I would like to think so, but you never know. So we're going to make it over back to the Dark Zone. I'm going to go through it. Hopefully we'll be able to complete the mission. Hopefully the game doesn't freeze up again like it did last time. I've generally felt in the Division 1 that it was a lot easier to get to places. There we go. So we can't even run along the wall here. So that's obviously an issue. But as you can tell, I mean, this seems to be a common problem with the gun sounds in the game. I'm firing and you can't even hear really any sound. See, right there it works.
The Shade Tech cache is in the lab in the basement. Expect to run into some hyenas. They've been trying to get in there for ages.
Vital signs critical. Civilians.
The fog is real in the game. I mean, this is a pretty good example of that right now. I really want to like this game, guys. I really do. I mean, obviously, I like it enough to where I spent... What the hell's going on over there? I spent a lot of time executing hostages in the game, in the beta.
Civilians in distress.
But aside from just the texture pop-ins or the texture and the pop-in issues, which they can fix, I feel like they can. See, like this. I like this. I like seeing shit on fire in games. The biggest thing for me is the crashing of the games, the NPCs not acting correctly to where if you have to progress to another area and you're relying on that
Isaac can get
NPC
you into the vault,
to
which is where the declaration will be held. But first, you're gonna have to get past a whole lot
to
of
have
troop
dialogue pop up, then and it doesn't happen, then that's a
Hostile
problem.
control point identified.
So between now and a month from now, when the game actually launches, I'd like to see some updates from Ubisoft
device
on
detected.
what they've done to fix all of the audio issues, the server issues, the crashing issues, the NPC issues, the pop-in, stuff like that. Enemy spawning, that was another one I encountered. Walls actually, you can actually see through them, see the world, see empty world below. Put clips up on that. So I'm running past all this shit just to get to where I need to go. See, like right there, just pop in. I mean,
Serious trauma detected.
and of course I don't have,
Agent
time to
deceased.
heal. See, at the respawn point. Can I not respawn in here? No. See, I was almost there, and you have to go all the way down here to get through to the dark zone, and then I have to redo that whole mission because that was one of the frustrating things. I actually went through here, got to scan the area, you do all the things that it tells you to do for the tutorial, and then I'm at a part where you're activating the turrets, and of course it crashes. And so that's frustrating. And I've had that happen numerous times playing the beta, to where you're in the middle of a mission, the game crashes, and you lose any progression that you have. And that just shouldn't happen. That just should not happen. So, back to respawn. Yeah. Oh, come on. I wish I could just spawn right there. I mean, we can spawn right here. The problem with this is trying to get from here over there. That's the one thing I definitely struggled with, was getting to the dark zone and running through the area. It seems like it's a lot more challenging. I said that in my last video, you can actually run. I felt like I could run a lot easier in the Division 1 to get to the places that I needed to get to and get to those safe houses, and it wasn't an issue. I will say that the Division 1 is a lot more challenging. When I booted that up, booted
Safe
the
area
game up,
detected.
I was definitely struggling. I think a lot of it might have had to do with the fact that it's been so long since I played it, and it is on the PS4, but the control scheme's pretty much the same as it is here. I mean, it's not a whole lot different. It's just my character's different. It's set up different. Everything that I've built is different. So when you're looking at it from that aspect, and when your character's different, your game style, your gameplay is a lot different. Like in this game, I'm using a similar setup as to what I started out that game with, and that's an AUG, and then of course, what was it, the M. I'll tell you real quick. No, I'm actually not using that weapon. Using the Model 700. The M1A was the one I used a lot in the first game. No, my character now, when I booted it up, I was like, what in the hell? I was looking at it, and the character, my build for that game was just using machine guns and a light machine gun. So it was a lot different. A lot different. I don't even know where the hell I'm going. So let me focus trying to get back over to the dark zone. What I'm trying to do is not waste too much time on fighting all these enemies. But they will chase your ass down really quick.
Civilians in danger.
Well, they can stay in danger because Donkey is not helping. Donkey is running. And I was running. One of the things I really enjoyed about this from what I played in the beta was just the amount of detail that they put into the game. I mean, that's something I felt they did a really, really good job with, was all the little minor, I say minor, the little details.
Civilians
And the sound. I thought when the sound works, when it works, it sounds really, really, really good. So we're going to try to sneak along here because they will definitely take me out. When you're trying to fight a group of them, your life will end rather quickly. So who are they fighting? See, they're fighting. So they're fighting each other. So they're different factions. You can tell by the markers above their heads. So I'm just going to let them kill each other off. As you can tell right here, the sound of the gun isn't, and there's a delay. And so what's happening right now is I have fully released the controller, and the gun continues to fire. And so the only way I can actually undo that is to click on the fire button again to deactivate it. So that's one of the issues that continues to pop up. Now that happened today after the patch they just released, because I had not encountered that part before. I noticed the audio today with explosions, gunfire has been a lot worse. But like this right here, little attention to detail. I love that. The oil on the ground. I think that's really, really, really cool. So there are a lot of good things about the game, but there are also a lot of bad things as well. So once we get to the dark zone, I'll talk a little bit more in detail about that. I'm going to try to sneak over on this left side. Let's see here. Some loot. So to get into this dark zone, it says to go through there. That runs me into a dead end. Basically, you have to go over to the right, but as you can see, there are a group of people. We're going to let them walk on by. And then I'm going to try to hop over. Probably I'm not going to be able to hop over right here. Maybe on top of the car. Let them keep on going. Because they are not my peoples. And so, let's see here. Walk around this side and then over here, and then we'll try to make our way in. As we have a nice rat running beside us. There are a few people at the entrance that we have to take out before we gain access to the dark zone, and then we have to hit a button. And unfortunately, I have to do all this shit again because of that crash. Okay, let's get out of that. Had that happen too. I was in the middle of a mission. And of course, if you're in that zone a little too long, it'll reboot you or restart you, like respawn you into the area you're supposed to be in. See it right there? I don't know if you saw that real quick, but couldn't even see that there were enemies there, and they just boom spawned in real quick. So. And I'm probably gonna die again here. Yep, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Agent killed.
And that's the problem that you run into is certain areas you don't see that there's somebody there. And again, that's been worse today since the update or whatever patch they released this morning. Seems I get to about right here and you don't see them and they spawn up and they kill you. So I'm going to try to go back and respawn here again. getting over to the dark zone, at least for me, has been kind of a struggle, just due to the fact that I think a lot of the technical issues make it a lot harder. And of course, you know, I just suck in general, so.
Safe area
All right,
entered.
so back in the safe house we go. Let's make our way back. And of course, if you spend time fighting everything, which you can do in that regard to get to the dark zone, then it's going to take you a little bit to get over there. Of course, it's taking me a little bit anyway. You could argue the point that I'm spending as much time dying and respawning.
Go them!
I do like the
Civilians in
burnt
danger.
trees. I think that's pretty cool. So you can tell somebody's shooting me because I can hear some of their bullets kind of ping off. Maybe if I'm quiet. Seems like they're harassing somebody over
Civilians
there.
in
I don't even
distress.
want to know. Yep, they can stay in distress. We'll just keep on keeping on. And you have those factions fighting it out again, it looks like. So it looks like you got some support groups over here. But that was one of the things that I noticed when I booted up the
Hostile
Division 1
control point
earlier,
detected.
was that you have more people just roaming around. You have a lot of people that are obviously trying to survive, so they're
Isaac can get
looking
you
for
into the
food,
vault,
they're looking
which is where the
for
declaration will be held.
clothing,
But
and
first, you're gonna have to
so
get
they're
past a whole lot
walking
of
up
true
to you.
sons.
In
Hostile
this
control
game, you
point
really
nearby.
don't see that a whole lot. We'll just stay right here. Yeah, those definitely aren't my peoples or support, but they are carrying shit. So basically, it looks like they're looting. As I say, returning with water. So we're going to let them pass on by instead of fighting a group of 4 people. Sometimes just waiting, like we just did there, is the better option. I do like the fact that you have factions fighting it out amongst themselves. God damn it. Man, look at my health. I'm about to die again. Let me get up here. See if I can heal up real quick. Healing takes a while. I wish that the healing was a lot faster, because you have to hold and sit and wait. So not a big fan of that. I'm gonna go to the right. Maybe if we go behind, I was gonna say if I go behind the buses, but as you can see, there's somebody over there. Yep, nope. And we can't go in and see. I want to go in that area because if we could, it would make things so much easier. And I have faith. I think Ubisoft will fix a lot of the issues. At least I hope they. I really do. because I want this game to succeed because I enjoyed the Division so much that I want this game to be as good, if not better, than that game.
When Dock Zone East was sealed off, stockpiles were left behind. You'll need to get in, map the site, reactivate the security protocols at the control room, and collect whatever you can while you're there. But first, you need to reach the gate.
So as you can see right here,
It would seem that you are not the only one interested in what lies beyond those walls. Go open the gate.
just wasted my turret. So I mean, I like this edition. I think this is really cool. You got the big gates, you open it up. The thing that I had a problem with was right here. So we're entering in the Dark Zone, right? DZ East. So this would be equivalent to what DZ1 in the Division. And you walk in, it's like, oh, this is pretty. This is really pretty. I walk into the Dark Zone in the Division,
There is an
and
inactive
it's like,
checkpoint beyond the main gate. You'll need to go through the checkpoint to reach the contaminated site.
and it's like, oh, hey, this is a contaminated area, danger, you know, and all these warnings are being kicked off. You have a building that's on fire and smoke and fires coming out of the side of it, and it's just like, wow, do I really want to be here? And while I understand part of the ambiance there, if you will, the grittiness of it, the gloominess is because of it. It is in winter. That's when it's set. That's the time, the area. It's set in the winter time, and so it's also set in New York, and it's just dark and gloomy. To where this is in DC, and it's a different season. So it kind of one of the things that this game reminded me of was The Last of Us, with all of the lush green overgrown. So I'm sitting here waiting for a zombie to come flying out at me. Actually, be a really cool zombie playground if I was being honest. So I was a little taken back by that, and I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I just don't feel that initial feeling of when I entered the Dark Zone, and even today of entering the Dark Zone in the Division 1. It's not this, I mean, I got fucking flowers here for Pete's sake. Oh, it's all pretty and pretty and pretty and overgrown and pretty. Let's throw down a blanket right here, and we can have a picnic. I don't see anybody, you know, charging them. Anyway, you get the point. It's pretty. So we'll go ahead and take that. Hopefully this game doesn't do what it did before. I'm really praying I can get through this. I want to explore more
Once you're
of the Dark
inside,
Zone
you'll need to create
before.
a map of DZ East.
Yes, we will. I want to get in here and play around with this a little bit more.
Area scan
Maybe it'll
location
change. Maybe
identified.
something will change in my opinion.
Move
We
to
got
the
back to this
location
point
and
here
perform a
because
scan.
this is a turret over here,
You're really lucky
and
to have
that's
Isaac at your disposal.
where the game froze up. So
I used to live
yeah,
by
be
Capital
warned.
Station. When the crisis hit,
if the server disconnects, and I'm going to talk
volunteered
over
help
because
set
I
up the quarantine. The
personally
team
don't want to hear what
primarily
she has to say
consisted of
again. This is
first
on my last
responders.
video.
Everyone just wanted to help out.
Yeah, it's
We were guarding the supply depot,
if your game crashes, if the server disconnects or freezes, you got to redo the shit.
and the
that
containers
is an
filled with
unfortunate thing.
DC-62. I was lucky. I can't say the same for most of my friends.
So we'll get up here, we'll fight off a few enemies, and then do what we need to do, hit some switches, collect some shit, whatever it was that I did, and then we'll come back.
Initiate area scan. Map updated. Supplies detected nearby.
You're headed to the military camp. Word of warning. You might run into people trying to scavenge supplies. They may find what they need, but not without paying a price. Greed can be a powerful motivator. Personally, I believe it's a demon. Greed possesses you. Before you know it, you've lost yourself. Be careful.
So one of the things like I've noticed with the Division 2 that's better is the character movement. in the Division 1, when I went back and played it earlier, he did seem a little more stiff. Go ahead and throw my... right there, looks good. I don't know if it'll hit him or not.
Don't let that agent get away! Their blood will run. Feel that, agent?
No, but you will. Go ahead and tag that one, and we have 2 more to tag. So like I said, the positives of the game, graphics are really good, attention to detail is really good, character movement's really good, but the negatives at this
Area
point,
scan
in my
location
opinion,
identified.
You'll need to leave with a
Identified.
complete map of the site. Go there and perform a scan.
far outweigh the positives. So where the fuck am I going? That's pretty cool right there, the helicopter. Now, I don't know what the hell she was saying about a demon and all that. Of course, I never got to that point of encountering anything close to demonage. But I gotta tell you, that would be kind of cool. I'm gonna go down here. I'm kind of curious what's down here. Can we go down here? Now, this is what I'm talking about. What's up underneath here? That's pretty cool right here. Now, I like this. I like this a lot. Dark and freaky. Does anybody want some ice cream? I was hoping to find some loot down here. We have over here. That was kind of cool. Damn, that was a big buzzard.
Initiate area scan.
The Echo seems to be located by the body storage vault.
What the fuck happened?
There was an explosion.
Put your arm around me.
What are you doing?
Buzzard
We gotta
again.
get out of here.
She needs help.
That yellow shit is blowing all over the place. You wanna be
We
next?
can't just leave her.
We have to go. Come on.
I'm gonna get you!
And there it goes again. It's definitely an audio issue with that damn thing.
You can't win!
I can destroy it. Give up! Watch it go! Get out!
Damn. Where the hell did he go?
Get up!
This gun takes forever to load. That was a delay.
Once the accident
That
happened,
looked like some
there was
latency
no time to
issues.
investigate the cause of the explosion. Sorry, we're getting off mission. Head to the safe
On
room.
their end. That was weird.
The main controls for the security system are in this building. Before the last volunteers left, they shut down the security system to try and seal the site. Once you've accessed this control room, you'll need to find the main control panel and switch the system back on.
As you can tell, I mean, there was a lot that I actually did that I'm having to redo for the Dark Zone.
Systems online. Rebooting security protocols. Turrets offline. Manual override required.
Good. The DZE security systems have been reactivated, but you will need to bring the turrets back online at the checkpoint.
So now we go back to the checkpoint, and this is where I got to last time that game completely froze. So crossing fingers, crossing fingers.
Contaminated gear detected.
A significant
Where?
amount of advanced and powerful weapons were also left behind as a result of the evacuation. The military wanted to make sure that their supplies were well protected. These weapons have now become available to anyone who dares to enter the Dark Zone.
Thought I heard something.
Fucking guard duty is the worst.
I'm coming!
There's no escape me! I'll kick the shit out of you!
That's right. We picked that up last time. So basically, you know, it's all a
Contaminated
tutorial
gear you collect from the
to
dark zone will
teach
need
you how
to
to
be
go through the
helo
dark zone,
extracted
what to
and go
do.
through decontamination. Get to an extraction point and shoot your flare to request a helo to collect your gear.
Extraction point.
So we did all
identified.
those. I shoot that bird. Yep. I think that's why I was really irritated. I felt like as I did all this and we got really close to the end of, I'm assuming, the tutorial aspect of the dark zone, and then it crashes and I'm like, son of a bitch. And I knew as soon as it happened I was going to have to do it again.
Once you've fired a flare to request an extraction, wait for the helo to arrive. Once it does,
kinda
secure whatever you need to be
curious.
extracted onto the cable. Just remember, unless your gear is airborne, someone else can claim it. Don't trust anyone.
Chopper inbound.
Extraction called.
I was kind of curious if it's going to do the same thing that it did last time. Because last time I did the
Extraction
extraction,
helo. Almost within range.
totally different than the dark zone and the
Helo at the
division.
extraction zone.
Helo arrived.
Chopper takes a lot longer to get there. Extraction takes a lot longer. You're having to fight off NPCs and other players. So yeah, like all this is, and I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I mean, it makes it a lot smoother. But yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's showing up. Maybe because it's a tutorial for the dark zone. But I always remember, like, these are those nail-biting times when you're sitting
Look out.
there
Multiple
wondering.
hostiles seem to have been alerted by the extraction flare. They are entering DZ East now through the main gate.
Like moths to a flame. We're done here. Head back to the checkpoint and activate the turrets.
Helo is headed
Yeah,
back.
oftentimes in the dark zone, in Division 1, you're often left wondering, hey, am I going to be able to make it out of here with the stuff, the loot that I have, or is it going to get stolen by somebody else? So obviously this is tutorial. I'm sure it'll be a lot different in the main game.
Rifle ready. Not fucking time. Get the fuck away from me. Don't do this to me now.
Get those turrets back online and take out any hostiles while you're at it.
So let's try this again. I have several more coming in. Looks like there's somebody way out there. Let's see if he pokes his head up again.
You're
Gotcha.
almost done. Exit DZ East and get to the Shade terminal nearby.
Okay, it didn't
You'll
freeze
need
up
to
that
upload
time,
the
which is
map onto
good.
the Shade network so your fellow agents can go in and gather supplies.
Is there any loot out there? I don't see anything indicating such.
Leave the attack zone.
Your map of DZ East is uploaded to the network. This means any agent can use your map to extract supplies from the area. But be careful. I've seen the best people do terrible things because of greed. That includes agents.
Absolutely. So now we can go back in. Maybe roam around and check it out a little bit.
Come on over and check out my inventory.
Okay, they got the purple shit up. It looks just like it did
Entering
before.
dog zone.
So I will be curious if I run into anybody else. Any other players, since this is the PvP area. What is this? We have a garage.
Helo almost at extraction zone.
Tax court landmark. Hard. Inbound. Let's go that way. Let's see what that's all about. I'm not exactly sure what the beeping is. It's interesting. Oh, there's some people over there. Cheek Raindrop 194.
Landmark engaged.
Yeah, definitely something going on. I mean, it's like a whole fucking
A nearby
onslaught
agent has
of...
disavowed the division. Vital signs critical.
Wow. Down I go.
Agent vital signs 0. Agent
Wow.
incapacitated.
Oh, that was
Nearby
great.
rogue agent killed.
That was actually pretty damn funny. Alright, so we can respawn back at the checkpoint. The safe room. I guess we can respawn in the safe room. It still feels too pretty as far as the color palette. I prefer it to be a little more dark and gritty. I wonder if once it turns nighttime, if it'll be more frightening, more terrifying. I assume that it would.
Incoming dark zone drop. Dark zone drop available. DZ drop incoming. Leaving safe room. DZ drop incoming.
I should have shot that guy with the high caliber rifle that I had. Fortunately, I did not. It looked like he was a rogue. He was shooting anybody and everybody. So I'm going to head back over there. Stonehenge landmark.
Enemy patrol detected.
Kind of cool.
A rogue agent has stolen the dog zone drop.
So where is that rogue agent at? Let me pull up in my map and see if we can see. So that's where I died before. So DZ drop is available. Problem is I don't see where a rogue agent's at. Doesn't mark him. I thought it would mark him on the map. Minutes and 45 seconds.
Dog zone drop has been stolen by a rogue agent. Dog zone drop has expired.
See nighttime starting to set in. I swore I heard something running up from behind me. So that's where I died at. What's over here? Landmark normal, so we can go the opposite way. We get to go through a tunnel. What in the...
Hostile patrol detected.
You're on the move. Blow you to hell.
Enemy patrol detected.
Blow into bit.
Ouch!
I'll watch them.
Shit.
Serious trauma detected.
You think you can live forever? Out of bullets.
You'll get your cover.
I can get around their cover. Just no shot from here.
The division will die.
And we can't go up there.
Mag change. Eat it. Now. Lucky they hit the arm. Gonna need a med pack, aren't you? Useless fucking...
So maybe we can team up with this guy. There's another one right there.
Extraction helo. Almost within range.
What the hell's going on over here?
Hostile patrol detected.
These guys seem to be alright. Too bad they don't have proximity chat in this.
landmark.
I see them creeping this way.
Get out of there!
UC is out
On the move!
now. Reloading.
You're fucking dead, Agent!
Hilo almost at extraction zone. Vital signs critical.
Let loose.
Landmark has been cleared. Landmark spotted.
Extraction done.
Hilo is returning to base.
Couple more players.
Enemy patrol detected.
What's that patrol at?
Landmark engaged.
Yeah.
Why, you agent?
Shit!
Why am I always the target? Damn it, they're on me!
Landmark cleared. Detecting landmark.
May not salute. There we go.
Oh, you can hear me when I get close to you.
Oh, there it is. A proximity chat. So they do have it in this. Where'd you go? so they have proximity chat. See, the Division 1 had proximity chat.
Right back here.
So I wonder what the range is on the proximity.
Not too far. Feed already?
Portable electronic device detected.
What's up here? I think we were up here earlier. Yep. I feel like I need a damn flashlight. Oh, here we go. What is this?
Look, I don't care that we don't have a final destination set up for them. They can't stay here or they're
There ain't
dead.
nothing else
so,
up here.
I want the wards evacuated
No.
in an orderly
If you can-
fashion.
if you can
Don't
hear
give me
me.
any back talk. All
I can
it
hear
takes is
you.
one change in the wind
can
and
hear
we'll
you.
So-
be deep in DC
So,
52.
have you got
So,
any good
get
gear yet? I
moving.
can tell you how to get it.
Extraction helo.
Because nobody
Nah,
can
not
tell
really.
me. Alright. So,
No.
you know that box I went to? You saw that box down there? In the train?
No, I didn't see that. So there's a box on the train.
Yeah, come here, let me show you. It's just like the first one. It's just like the first one in here. So there's a box right here. See that box?
Oh,
Walk up to
yeah.
it. Alright, did it.
Rogue status.
Alright, now if you
active.
hack it, you're gonna go rogue. Alright?
Oh shit. All right.
Hold, let me finish though.
Rogue status removed.
All the good shit is in there. All
Got-
the good gear is in there.
All the good shit. Gotcha.
If you go rogue, what's gonna happen is it's gonna give you 80 seconds to get to a rogue station.
Right.
You hack the rogue station, you're gonna go rogue longer. When you do that, all of those location of them boxes become known to you. So you keep running station to station, and you'll pick up purple, legendary, all types of stuff. Man, for 2 days I've had all this stuff and couldn't get out of here with it.
Oh, damn.
So they're gonna steal it from you. They're gonna kill you and they're gonna take it
Yeah.
from you. So I mean,
Right.
but that's the only way to get better gear. Just like in the first one is right here.
So are you not getting drops from elites on this game?
No, you're getting green drops.
Really?
You know, it's just the
Man.
beta. Yeah, it's just the
Yeah.
beta. So
Yeah.
and it ends tonight. I think it ends tonight at 1. So
Gotcha.
but what I was
Good to
doing
know.
was I only got one key. Now if you got keys, you can open it and it comes out clean. So then
But see,
you get to put it on.
I'm assuming the keys are all in the. Yeah. See, I don't have any keys.
Yeah,
it's
so
just
you
like
gotta
the first one. You
kill-
gotta have the keys. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to kill all the
The roads.
landmark spots.
Yeah. Gotcha. Well, good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, and it's just like in the first one. Everybody's stealing from everybody. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You know, the one thing with this Dark Zone, I don't know how you feel about it, but with the first division, the Dark Zone there just seemed really, I don't know, terrifying. This one's just all vibrant and like shit, you know? It's all
Well-
lush and green.
Well, it's only like I said, it's only the beta, so we ain't even went to the other one yet. Like the first
Yeah.
day I was on, I was able to go into East Mall, and then they patched it, and I couldn't go into East Mall anymore.
Oh, really? Damn.
yeah.
That sucks. Yeah. So I think
Fixed
the
it on
DC
my
East
end.
is supposed to be the only one. Damn.
Oh, you got out of range.
That's too bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too bad. That's too bad.
So if you want to go rogue, you're gonna have to crack open 3 of them boxes, and
Yeah.
once you crack open 3 of them boxes, you go to the what they call it, the Thief's Den,
Right.
You go in there and he'll have electric or some type of shock bullet or something like that that'll give you an edge. And then if you're going to extract, you saw how I ran up and extracted when it was like 2 seconds left.
Right.
So then you put it up there and it'll get taken off and get put into your stuff. That's the only way you'll be able to get out of here with stuff.
Cool. But see, none of this shit carries over though to the real game.
Nah,
That's
it
the
don't.
thing.
But I'm doing it for fun. I like
the
doing
fun.
it. Yeah, I like doing it. See, I got a
Yeah.
my son, well, my stepson, his uncle does game testing for EA Sports.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get down with that, and he told me first time he get a spot open again, he'll let me come. I don't even play the sports
do
games.
that.
Yeah, I don't even play
Yeah.
the sports games. All I do is these shooting games.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool.
I mean-
I can see like when the proximity chat works above
Yeah.
above your name, it actually you can see the little bar moving back and forth. So that's pretty cool.
Just like in the first one, we got to be in a little range and stuff.
Yeah.
But like I got a few friends that have been grinding on this pretty hard for the past 3 days.
Oh no shit.
Just like
Wow.
the last one. Yeah, just like
Yeah.
the last one, they're gonna have an open beta. So I'm pretty sure we'll get the open beta and start all over again.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. So how many hours have you spent on this so far?
Enough that my wife is pissed at me. She's like, well, see, she played Call of Duty, and she's like, it's just the beta, and I'm like, I know, but it's fun to me, you know. She was like, you don't invested hours and hours on the beta, knowing it ain't gonna carry over, and I said, I don't even care. Think about them guys.
It's all about
this
the
is
fun.
Well, think about them guys. This is their job to come in here and run around, because the whole game's open to the dudes that's game testing.
Yeah.
And you know they're bored. So when they did a private beta and they let us into it, they're like, oh, I hope all them noobs go into the dark zone so I can kill them. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what they were thinking. Oh, I get to kill them.
Right.
But yeah, now the first day it sucked, man. You can go rogue instantly. Like they turned off the shooting thing, so we can't shoot each other and go rogue. So you gotta hack the box and go rogue.
Gotcha. Yeah, it wasn't like that. I booted up the Division 1 earlier and was messing around with that. Yeah, it's
Hey, did they
they're
have
still
any,
sitting by the door. Huh?
Thing on the first one?
They have any what on the first one?
Events. The global event? Did they
There
start a
there
global
was
event?
when I booted it up. There was something that said there was a global event that was happening. So
I knew it was gonna happen, man.
yeah.
I could have got my
Yeah.
showstopper.
But I mean, you know, in the dark zone, same stuff happens though, man. They sit there and they wait right there at the door. So as soon as you walk out, you get blasted.
Yeah, they wait. But here you can't do that. You can't do spawn kill. So
Yeah, it's
turrets. They got the turrets at the
I would-
door. So if you
yeah. You start doing that, you're gonna get blasted.
man,
That's
you
cool. I'm
talking
gonna.
about-
Helo almost at extraction zone.
Gotta
I don't know.
heat all
I'll
the
help you out
extraction.
if you wanna
I'm
pick
just-
that box.
Nah, it's all right. I'm gonna roam around. I want to try to explore as much as I can. See what all they got up in here. I'm kind of
Alright.
curious just to the layout. So, but I've been
I'm gonna be in
enjoying
here for a hot
looking.
minute. Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
be here for a little bit. So if I see your name pop up again, I'll help you extract if you think you got something good.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. I appreciate it.
All right, no
All right,
problem.
peace.
man. Later.
Can't go out there.
Enemy patrol detected.
Holy shit balls, man.
Get out of here! Bring light to the darkness!
Ouch.
I need you to give me some cover. Moving out. Cover.
Oh, he's flanking me from the backside. Shit.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Gotcha.
Agent down.
Damn.
Big mistake. Can any of you fuckers shoot straight? Position.
Agent killed.
And down he goes. Down he goes.
No survivors.
Well, that was pretty interesting. Very cool to be able to check out the dark zone a little bit more. So, still wish it had more of that aspect of fear in the game. It's just, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens when the final game comes out. So anyway, appreciate all you guys that stopped by, take a look at it. I'm going to go ahead and sign out and get me some dinner. Until next time, y'all peace out and have a good week.